Hey guys, Evans with Z111 here today bringing you a video on the Dragon Shire game mode in Heroes of the Storm. Now this game mode involves controlling two certain shrines. There's one at the top of the map, there's one at the bottom of the map, there's the Sun Shrine and the Moon Shrine. Now at certain points throughout the match these shrines will activate, and this basically means both teams need to compete to activate the shrines. If one team has both shrines active at the same time, then it allows them to unlock the power of the Dragon Lord King powerful thing in the middle, and this thing is devastating. So basically what you need to do is once you have the top shrine and the bottom shrine in your control by standing on the points and capturing them, you can go to middle, and then after a short period of channeling time you can activate it and become the Dragon Lord. So due to the nature of this game mode, you want people at the top and bottom who can very easily control an area. You want them to have AoE damage, so the usual split is have 2 go top, 2 go bottom and 1 go middle. The person in the middle needs to be able to hold their own, because if they lose that matchup then they will not be able to capture the Dragon Lord. So they need to have good mobility so they can go top and bottom if they need help, and they also need to be able to stand there and tank any damage, and also have a stun in case the enemy is trying to activate the Dragon Lord themselves, because if you stun them then it deactivates for channeling. One important thing to note is that if the shrines are active, top and bottom, don't just hover middle, don't just stay there and wait for your team to do the work, because think about it, if the enemy has 2 top and 2 bottom like you do, then if you go top, then instantly you've won that matchup. It's 3v2, you're going to help them out. And also, if the enemy team champion in the middle is rotating and he's going top or bottom, then you can also counteract that so that they don't overwhelm your team. So you constantly want to be aware. As the middle player, don't think that gives you a chance to be lazy and just wait for the dragon to be activated and then claim all the glory as you go around destroying things. You want to very much keep an eye on your map and make sure you know where you're needed, and then go there as soon as possible. So what does becoming a Dragon King actually do? Well, it makes you fucking powerful. First of all, you get a flame sort of fire breath attack which leaves fire on the ground, which deals damage to everything, structures, minions, champions, everything except your allies. That would probably be a pretty shitty move. And he also has an ability which can just charge towards an enemy and then launch him as far as possible. Whee! This ability is really good for getting rid of any enemy champions or heroes who could potentially wipe out your team or do a lot of damage to you, or even just stop you damaging the structures, because as the Dragon King, what you want to do is damage the enemy structures. You have a passive trait, which means you do more damage to enemy structures, a lot more damage, so focus on hitting those. You have a set amount of health and they can bring you down, but, I mean, like, you're on a timer anyway, you might as well die and do damage to the enemy structures than just walk around hitting enemy heroes and not actually do anything. So make sure you play objective as soon as you get control of this, and if your teammate gets in, make sure they play objective, make sure you remind them what they need to do. Also make sure that as soon as your Dragon King transformation does deactivate, or once you die, make sure you can get the hell out of there. If you have escape abilities or anything that will get you out of there quickly and mean you can live, then that'll be good, because usually you'll be surrounded by the entire enemy team, as they're the ones trying to bring down the Dragon King when he's active. So this is easily one of my favourite game modes, because unlike a few of the other game modes, there's one objective and both teams compete for it. It's not like a few of the others, like the Garden of Terror, where you have 2 objectives going on at the same time, like there's 2 Garden Terrors moving along different lanes. You very much get 10 people in the same area at the same time as soon as the Dragon King is active. Also make sure that if this does happen, say you're in the middle lane and the entire enemy team's there trying to defend, nothing's stopping you from just walking bottom and then devastating the base there. Because a lot of the time the enemy team won't even realise, they'll think, oh, the entire enemy team's here, I might as well stay here. So if you just drift off as the Dragon King and destroy bottom, it'll take them a while to realise, and you can usually get some easy damage in before they can even react. So this was a quick video on the Dragon Shire game mode in Heroes of the Storm. Let me know if there's any other particular game modes you want to see and what ones they are, and let me know if you want to see more Heroes of the Storm content. Until then, this is me, Evans with Z111, and this is me out. Peace.